Today's first quarter is proudly presented by Dan's Place. Dan's Place is the best place for award-winning wings, handcrafted pizza, pasta, steak, and ale. Come get all the food your family craves at Dan's Place in West Greenwich. Proud sponsor of URI basketball and your Rhode Island lottery, benefiting all Rhode Islanders since 1974. We got, of course, a big rivalry matchup between these two teams. St. Joe's in the all-time series has dominated, but again, Tammy Reese 5-3 since taking over, was 5-1 before the regular season sweep from St. Joe's this year. And you look at the resume for both these coaches. Tammy Reese is 8 wins shy of 100 since joining Rhode Island, again in her 5th season. And in Cindy Griffin's 23 seasons, won Coach of the Year back in 2003. Tammy Reese has that award twice. And again, you look back to that 2003 season, which was Rhode Island's deepest tournament run. And their first opponent was the Dayton Flyers. They knocked them off. Their second opponent was the St. Joseph's Hawks. That is the script so far. In Rhode Island, that team in 2003 needed 4 wins to win the championship. They came up just short. They won 3 in a row to advance that far. And they'll need something similar this season, coming in as the 6th seed and beginning in the second round. And kind of as a side note to that, talked about that other stat earlier, but Rhode Island has only won multiple A10 tournament games in the same season twice. One of them was 2003. The only other time was 1984. Those 2 wins came against Temple and Rutgers, both teams who are no longer a member of the A10. The third team that Rhody beat in that 3-win run in 2003 was Xavier, who's also not in the A10 anymore. Rhode Island has begun the game 5 of 7 shooting the ball. St. Joe's 3 of 7. And how about Rhode Island? 2 of 2 from 3 to begin. Sophie Phillips has 1, and Inez DeBras has the other. And she's really gotten going early in some of these games. She's been most productive. And speaking of DeBras, she'll be at the free throw line coming out of the timeout. Inez ended the regular season shooting 70% from the stripes, coming off the game against the Dayton Flyers, in which she scored 10 points. It was her second double-figure game of the year. She makes the first. Was 4 of 4 from the line into that game, so she's now 5 of 5 in the A10 tournament. Had 3 assists and 4 boards go along with it. Ross taking her time on the free throws. Rhode Island up by 5 with a chance to add 1 more. Inez, second free throw in the air. That's good. DeBras has an early 5 points on the board, and she'll check out as Sophia Vital will come in. She played 3 minutes in the first half against Dayton last time out, but that was it. It's not really in the rotation much, perhaps giving a breather. We'll see how big her role is today, as Rhode Island's lead has jumped to 6, 14-8, nearing the 4-minute mark left to play in the opening quarter. Siegler pushes it back up to her counterpart, Brugler. Her long 3 is wide of the mark. That bounced off the top of the iron. Rebound underneath, and now ahead to Vital using that speed. Swings it over to the right side. Hyman looked for the shot, didn't like what she had, so she'll pass it back off to Vital. Big Soph up ahead to Tisha. Hyman weaving around the defense, pulls up from that elbow that she liked so much. Couldn't hit that time, was a little too strong. Rebound taken underneath, and Smith will take it across the timeline for St. Joe's. Siegler looks around, finds Boslett. Boslett direct traffic, now moves her way up the near side of the floor, driving against the freshman Vital. Bumps up her, sends it back over to Brugler, and she'll kick it back out to Siegler up top. Now into the game is Gabby Casey, the freshman out of Pennsylvania for St. Joe. She'll fire it over to the wing. Siegler will fire a 3 this time. That's off the back iron. Then a foul on the floor will keep it with the Hawks. And that foul is on Tisha Hyman. As St. Joe's scoring drought is now extended to 3.5 minutes. They've come up empty on their last 4 shots. They're down to 3 of 9 shooting to begin the game. So Brugler will check out now of this game. And coming in her place is Aaliyah Sneed, the freshman out of Philly, who didn't play a whole lot last time these two teams met, but in 2 other games this year that Siegler missed due to injury, she was big filling in. We'll see what her role is today. Inbound from the left side of the baseline from Boslett in the Siegler in the corner. Extra passes here from Sneed, now top of the key for Smith. Smith drops it in the bucket, back for Boslett, who continues to be guarded here by Vital. Driving up the near side, 10 on the shot clock. Pushing it up ahead to her right to Siegler. Siegler looks ahead to Casey. 4 on the shot clock. Casey makes a move to her right. Lost the basketball driving inside, and they're going to call it a kick ball. So St. Joe's will keep it with 2 on the shot clock. As Dutot will quickly re-enter for Kamara, who got a good amount of run here in the first quarter. Exits after 3 minutes. She's really played a big role last time out off the bench. Played 18 minutes, 4 points, 3 rebounds. And look at her numbers as well. She's been a key player here in the month of February. 16 or more minutes in the last 3 games. And then out the right side, St. Joe's did get a fresh shot clock of the baseline. It's in for Smith. Smith pulls up to the near post, puts up a jumper and off a bounce, falls through. St. Joe's ends their drought. They respond now at double figures. 14-10, Rhode Island still leads. Holding the basketball at the edge of the A10 championship logo is Vital. Right-hand dribble, now up ahead of the right side wing. Jab step for Tisha Hyman. She'll fire it back to a cutting Phillips, who nearly offline on that pass, able to stay with it, though. Keeps it with the Rams. Vital holds the ball up, now drives up the left side, lays it up with the right hand in. The strong finish for Sofia Vital, the freshman, who, again, coming off a game where she only played 3 minutes, already a bigger impact here in the quarterfinals. 16-10, 2:18 left to play in the first quarter. Boslett dribbles towards the Rhode Island bench, and then tying up Siegler is Magassa, and she'll be called for the foul. A little too aggressive that time on the defensive end, as Rhode Island will see some reinforcements entering. Still will St. Joe's. So Magassa and Hyman out. Coming back in is Dee Davis and Maya Torre. Siegler will get a breather along with Casey. Paula Marina is in the game along with Chloe Welch, who's back in. Marina, again, 27th appearance this year, but had her best on senior night. 19 points in 35 minutes, all season highs for her, and St. Joe's career highs as well. Only start as a Hawk. Smith works around the defense, and on the shot clock. Push pass ahead up the right side for Welch. Welch plays keep away with the defender. That is Vital. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Backs behind the three-point line. Throws up a one-handed three that is well short. Trying to beat the shot clock, and that'll be another 30-second violation on St. Joe's. Rhode Island firing on all cylinders. They have showed up strong on the defensive end of the basketball. St. Joe's is 4 of 10 to begin the game. They are just 2 of 8 from 3. 16-10, Rhody on top. 1:45 left in the opening period. Vital, push pass over to her right for Dee Davis. Dee at the top of the key, guarded by Welsh. 2 more experienced players in the A10. Phillips, over the shoulder pass back over to Dee. Davis finds the lane up the left side, floats it with the right hand, and it falls through. Dee Davis has found the weaknesses in these defenses and has made them pay. 18-10, Rhody, with 84 seconds left in the first quarter. Boslett still in the game with the basketball up ahead to Sneed. The freshman bounce pass ahead to Welsh. Welsh looking for an opening. Has Boslett if she wants her, instead gets it to a cutting Smith. Smith straight away, guarded by Davis. Drops it in the bucket, firing it over to Boslett. Boslett at the A10 logo, 9 to shoot. Spins around, Vital all in her grill, and that was halfway down and out. Had a good look at a shot, but the freshman standing tall on defense. Under a minute to play in the first quarter, Rhody by 8. Bounce pass ahead, entry to Torre at the low block, was off the mark. She gets her own miss, puts it back, doesn't get the roll, and Sneed gets the rebound for St. Joe's. Hawks catch a break there. Rhode Island had 2 good chances at a bucket. The Hawks, they missed 6 of their last 7. They're on another 2+ minute scoring drought. 40 seconds left in the first quarter, about a 21-second difference between clocks. Boslett up ahead right side at the wing for Smith. Nearly poked away from the right hand of Dee Davis. Now drives around her at the baseline. AD comes to meet her straight up and down. Great defense, and then trying to wrestle the ball away. Smith, it forces a jump ball, and this time possession arrow goes to Rhode Island. We'll have the final shot of the first quarter with just under 26 seconds left. Rhode Island has done their job in starting the game well. Can they keep it up for the next 3 quarters? We'll find out, but first, a final possession for the Rams. Dee Davis with the left-hand dribble slowly trots up and now crosses the timeline. Welsh waits for her at the 3-point stripe. Low dribble for Dee Davis as Welsh slowly sneaks in, now backs out. 10 to play now in the first quarter. Down to 8, 7 seconds left. Dee now approaches at the 3-point line. Feet are on the line. She takes the long 2. No. Long rebound taken by Smith as time expires. That was blocked as the shot came off just in time from Smith at half quarter. Will not go. And Rhode Island will win the first quarter and come away with an 8-point lead. Great start for the Rams. They have the energy tonight. Can they keep it going? That will be the key. Rhode Island trying to advance and win their second game in a row on their path to an Atlantic 10 championship. After 1, it's Rhode Island 18, St. Joseph's 10. We'll step aside and come back with the second quarter next. You're listening to Rhody Women's Basketball from Learfield.